Peace, Scorpio. How y'all doing? I hope all is well with you. Scorpio, we're gonna jump right into your reading. Give me a second. My head is hot. I take my ponytail down. Oh, yo, Scorpio. Somebody, y'all, they have to either come from a Scorpio reading, because I do mostly Scorpio readings, or they came from a collective reading. Either way, they're definitely not a Scorpio because they were very mad at me. They were very mad. And I don't really mind I don't really mind them being upset. People have whatever reason. Maybe they woke up, saw the video, was already having a bad day, and I made their day worse, right? But um, if you are watching for Scorpio, if you are watching a collective reading, don't be mad at the reader, okay? The reader is entitled to their own opinion. The reader is entitled to express how they want to express. Just chill out, okay? Just chill. It's not that bad. It's likely, very likely, we don't know you personally. So even if we did tell your business on the video, it's not like we're going to be able to say, "Hey, Jason is a piece of shit," and Jason cheated on his wife with Scorpio. Okay? No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to make a Facebook post. We're not going to make a TikTok. We're not going to call you out because you know why? We don't know you personally. It's not our business, all right? Now, if Scorpio wants to, that's totally up to Scorpio. All right, so just chill out, be nice. All right, it's not that bad, but let's get into it. Scorpio, somebody smoke a lot of weed. I don't know why. Whoever I watch, I mean, whoever watches me, this person smoke a lot of weed or they're around a lot of weed. Like, I feel like there's a big cloud in the room. That's so crazy. So like somebody smokes a lot. They either around it a lot or they smoke it a lot. All right, but let's get into it. Scorpio. Healing honest messages for the Scorpio energy. What does Scorpio need to know and love? All right, at the bottom of the deck, you got retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Scorpio, you're using too much internet. You're on the internet way too much. Or this is the person that you're connecting to on the internet entirely too much. Is having a hard time determining the fact from the truth. This is possibly someone in your family. All right. We have healing family issues. Maybe that might be the conversation. Taking a step away from the internet. There goes retreat again. Okay. All right. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive each other. We have wedding. The situation involves a marriage. And we have give your relationship a chance. All right, Scorpio. We're going to find out what's going on in your energy. All right. For some of you Scorpios, you are having issues with you could be a mother Taurus Virgo, of a Taurus Virgo Capricorn child, or you could be the provider of a water sign child, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. All right, but let's get into it. For Scorpio, healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Scorpio, some of you may need to have a conversation with your inner child, okay? Because some of you are dealing with things that is hindering you or keeping you from taking your love life to the next level. I feel like Scorpio, if you haven't met the person that you truly desire, that you love, you may need to look within, look at yourself. And I'm not saying something is wrong with you, Scorpio. What I'm saying is, whatever is in you, you keep manifesting back the same person into your life that reminds you of the person that you have issues with. Okay, and that situation may need to be healed before you can find. Um, could you imagine, Scorpio? Could you imagine wanting and being with someone that you love so much, but they remind you of someone that you absolutely do not like in your family? Could you imagine? And the way to get over that is by addressing the person that you have a problem with. That ain't easy, isn't it? That's not easy at all, Scorpio. That's not easy. Because let's think about it, right, Scorpio, before we get into the tarot. Let's think about it, right? You heal the relationship with the person that you have a problem with. For example, let's say your mother or your father, right? Because we're going to use parents. Let's start with the father, right? If you have issues with your father, that's a common theme for some. Well, the majority of my audience is women, right? So I'm going to just say your mother. You have problems with your mother, and the person that you find, like, let's look at all your exes and write down like what qualities that they have, um individually, what condoms that they call them condoms, what what traits that they have that were common to your the person that you have issues with in your family, your mother, right? And if that list of their individual traits is shorter than the list of the common traits with the person that you have a issue within your family, then you need to address this issue. You need to address this family issue. Could you imagine what would happen in your love life if you address that? Scorpio, healing family issues. You may have to leave the person that you with that reminds you of your mother or your father, right? Somebody that is absolutely nothing like your mother or your father comes into your life and gives you everything that you need, everything that you want. Okay, but let's get into it. Scorpio, healing family issues. Why is this here for Scorpio? Why is healing family issues here for Scorpio? Let's cut the deck one more time so we can get that overall energy for Scorpio. Scorpio, if you haven't done so already, please hit the like and subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so you know when I post my videos. Scorpio, we have the strength card at the bottom of the deck. Your energy is here, Scorpio, as well. Make a wish. You could be connected to a Leo. You do not have to be. All right, Scorpio, but I do feel like whatever's occurring in your energy requires you to have some type of courage. All right. And Scorpio, sometimes it to be able to control your impulses, that requires courage, Scorpio. That, to me, everybody is different, everyone has a different mindset, but to be able to control your impulses, it requires so much courage. And tell me more. Why does Scorpio need to see this? Why is healing family issues here for Scorpio? Seven of Swords in the reverse. Scorpio, you need to see the truth of something. That's why you need to see that. Four of Swords. Yeah, contemplate. See what something truly is. Three of Swords. See why you're hurting. Why you're feeling burdened. Why you're feeling heavy. What's the Seven of Swords? What's the Seven of Swords? Eight of Swords. Yeah, to see the truth of what it is that you're afraid about something, to start something, to have some sort of brand new beginning. What's the Four of Swords? This could be you or someone that you're connected to, Scorpio. Yeah. I feel like you need to see the truth of something, Scorpio, truthfully. The Four of Wands. Something that will bring you some type of balance and stability. All right. Something that requires patience and time and effort. For some of you, it has a lot to do with your love life and things that bring you emotional fulfillment. Why is wedding here? Scorpio, I do feel like there's a commitment on its way to you, or some type of contract that you need to sign. Scorpio, I don't understand how you're going from healing family issues to wedding. For somebody, This wedding could be coming out of the blue. Someone is possibly going to just ask you, and it's going to come out of the blue. Not saying that you're going to go from being completely single, no man, no woman, straight to being married. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, this is not an expected wedding. Tell me about, or you may be, yeah, look, justice. All right, 4 of Wands. This is unexpected for some of you, Scorpio. Yeah, this is someone from your past, a soulmate. Tell me about the justice. You got someone in your energy, Scorpio, that may want to take you to a higher level of commitment or give you some type of commitment, make something balanced. Wow. You could be connected to an Aries, 2 of Swords. The 2 of Swords is here and possibly because of you, Scorpio, but it could be also because of this person being indecisive or unsure about a situation. Tell me more about this Emperor. Tell me more about the Emperor. 3 of Swords. This is someone that may have caused a separation between you and them, a breakup. Why is this person coming in Scorpio's energy? Why is this person? This person wants to bring some sort of harmony or peace or balance to a situation. Knight of Cups. For some of you, Scorpio, this is someone that you was in a marriage with, and this person is coming towards you here with potential reconciliation with the 6 of Cups. Tell me about the 6 of Cups. Yeah, this is an apology coming towards you, Scorpio. 2 of Wands. Why is this person coming in with an apology or this communication? Why is this person coming in with this apology? I think this apology is Page of Swords. They've learned something. You know, a heart is a heart in the house tonight. He said, stand up, stand up. What's the part of the song? A heart is a house full of love, and I've learned that it don't take much to build it up, build it up, build it up, build it up. Yeah. Someone wants to build with you. Okay. This person is seeing something from a different perspective. 8 of Cups. This could have been because of some type of walk away. Why the Hangman? What is this person seeing from a different perspective? Their actions. 2 of Cups. The way they communicate, their actions, their desires, what it is that they want. I think, Scorpio, this is here because you're going to need to see this person and not see your trauma. I hate to say it like that, Scorpio. I hate to say it that way, Scorpio. I am not trying to be judgmental, I promise you, because we all got our own shit, right? But I feel like you are needing to see this here, Scorpio, because you're going to need to see this person, because this person is seeing things differently now. Tell me about the give your relationship a chance for Scorpio. Scorpio, I feel like you've been making yourself very busy. Yep. So that you can remove yourself from someone. You have retreat, codependency, and release your ex. Yep. This is you getting over somebody, Scorpio, or trying to. And this is not really for me to say to you, Scorpio, give this person another opportunity. That's entirely up to you, right? But give your relationship a chance. But there's something that you need to see about yourself, Scorpio, in order for you to see this person. Okay? Because I feel like whatever this person is coming to you with, is going to help move you forward. Okay? Whether it's going to be with this person or with somebody else. What I'm saying is fucking true, Scorpio. There goes that codependency issue. You could have relationships with people that are codependent on you, Scorpio. And you are so afraid to see the truth because you will have to do something about it. you would have to do something about it, whether it's acknowledging that this person is someone that was doing that to you and saying, okay, I forgive you and I'm moving on, or forgiving the person that's done this to you, or the people in your life that has done that to you, these people that are codependent on you, Scorpio. Tell me about this. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Why is this here for Scorpio? The World card. Five of Swords. Scorpio, you have to choose to end conflict between you and someone that you're connecting to. Two of Pentacles. Strength card, Ten of Swords. Tell me what the World card is. Scorpio, this reading is literally all about you. Tell me what the All right, Ace of Wands. Close out a chapter, start a new chapter. Nine of Swords. Whether this is close out the chapter between you and the person that you're connecting to, we all have a book of a relationship, right? There's all things that you go through, right, in your relationship. You start from the beginning where, this is that courting stage, and then you get, in the middle of the book, right, where it's that juicy stuff where everything's happening. And then you get to a certain point in the relationship where it's time to go to level up or close a chapter, right? They're talking about a chapter, and you're closing that thing down so that you can start a new one in this relationship. For some of you, you're closing a chapter and starting a new one. For some others of you, closing out this chapter for good and starting a brand new cycle. Nine of Swords, moving away from fear and anxiety, right? And this could be giving relationships a chance, right? And like I said, dealing with whatever it is that you were dealing with, but you would truly need to see somebody so that you can actually make that step. You can actually take motion. Scorpio, tell me about the Five of Swords. I don't care what nobody say. A Five of Swords is a victory. It's a fucked up ass victory. You had to go through some shit with somebody in order to do it. Somebody may have played some mind games and manipulated a little bit to get whatever it is that they wanted, but some of them have to pay for it in the end as well. Right, Scorpio? Like, what role did we play, Scorpio? What role did you play in order, because there's Five Swords here too, Scorpio, in order to see something for what it truly is, right? Because, yes, you had to see the truth of a matter. Yes, you had to take some action. Maybe you had to break somebody's heart to do it, because now you see the truth of it. Maybe they had to break your heart because now they see the truth of it, right? But the point is starting a brand new cycle, right? It doesn't necessarily mean that this is a end all be all. It could be because the Five of Swords is here. This is a conflict. For some of you, this is a breakup. What is the Five of Swords? You got two energies of retreat here: the Four of Swords and the retreat. And you connected to another water sign, maybe, and you have the retreat energy here, and you have the Four of Swords energy here. Queen of Pentacles. Someone was very codependent on you. Could have been another water sign, or you could have been very codependent on somebody towards Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, tell me more about the Five of Swords. But there was some sort of conflict either within someone's selves, within yourself, Scorpio, or with someone and how they're feeling, their feelings. All right, tell me about the Five of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. Oh, I love change. The Lovers. For some of you, Scorpio, whatever happened in this situation where you have to see this person for who they truly are, for you to see who they truly are, it was supposed to happen. The Lovers. Tell you more about the King of Cups. This person is hurting, pretending that everything is fine. Scorpio, is this you or is it someone else that you're connecting to? Tell me more about the everything is fine energy here. Death card. Six of Swords. Okay. Five of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Someone that you're connecting to, Scorpio. Someone that you're connecting to. I don't know how the scales balanced here, because we do see that the scales are balancing here, okay? I'm not sure how the scales balanced. The person that you're connecting to, likely this emperor, is this king of cups, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because the king of cups is showing up, the emperor is showing up with the three of swords, and the king of cups is showing up with the ten of swords, the death card, six of swords, moving away from conflict, right? This person may have been playing a lot of mind games. Scorpio, take the roles as it resonate. It could be you, but somebody could have been playing a lot of mind games, manipulating, trying to one up on you. Scorpio, somebody ended up on a different balance, on the higher scale, okay, here in that justice energy. Somebody did something, created some sort of conflict where the scales needed to be balanced, and someone is leveling up here. And now it looks like someone is saying, let's close this chapter out here. Let's stop fighting. Let's stop playing these games. Let's stop manipulating, because they lost. Because they lost. Five of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. They lost their partnership. Eight Pentacles. They have to rebuild. Three of Wands. They want to rebuild. Three of Cups. Now, Scorpio, take it how it resonates, all right? You could be the one that played all these mind games and manipulated the situation, and someone ended up walking out your life, or you had to call in the white flag, like I give. I think I said something like that in 2 readings ago. Or this is the person that you're connecting to. They were playing a lot of games, and scales needed to be balanced, right? And now this person is looking at the situation like, what did my actions cause? They're apologizing for their actions, maybe causing some type of stalemate, not putting enough energy or passion into the relationship. And now they may want to give the relationship a chance because they see you elevating, Scorpio. Now, this doesn't mean that your elevation is financial. It could, right? But your elevation could be so many other things. So many other things, Scorpio, that they counted you out on. They counted you out on. And it's because you likely, Scorpio, you took your time and you healed, right? But I think you still need to see the truth of something, why you keep ending up in this situation, either with this person or with people similar to him or them. All right, Scorpio, I'm gonna close it out here because I got a phone call that I missed, and I gotta return it before they think I hate them. All right. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio, I love you, right? Peace.